lesson, that is entrepreneurship. So entrepreneurship is the second lesson of business studies. So entrepreneur, what is the meaning of entrepreneur? Entrepreneur means the business man who starts business, they are known as entrepreneurs, or the businessmen, they are known as entrepreneurs. So entrepreneurship means the person, a businessman, what all activity he do, understood, regarding business, that is known as entrepreneurship. See, entrepreneurship constitutes the driving force of today's market economy. It is one of the four main economic factors, namely land, labor, capital and organization. Understood? So see here, entrepreneurship, what he does? He does driving the force of today's market. It is based on today's condition. How he can drive or how he can take the attention of the market by introducing some new innovative things. Understood? By doing something new. He does some innovative things so that his product might be attracted in the market. He takes risk and he does new things. So see here, he makes use of four main things. They are land. To start any business, he wants particular land. Next, labor. To work there, he needs labor. And also capital and organization. Capital means investing the money. And also organization. A setup, how it should work, what all they should do and all. That is known as organization. So these four things are needed for entrepreneurship to start any business. It is a very powerful factor in changing the business environment of a country and its entire industrial sector. Understood? So here entrepreneurship, what he does, it is very necessary for him to start anything. If he starts that all, what will happen? The entire industrial sector will be changed and economically the country will be helped. So see here, meaning of entrepreneur. The word entrepreneur is derived from the French word entreprendre, which means to undertake some activity. Entrepreneur is an innovator of new ideas and business processes. He possesses management skills and strong team building abilities and essential leadership qualities to manage the business. If you might have seen any successful man, if you might have seen any successful businessman, first of all you should know what kind of business he does and how he maintains, how all he manages and on what all things he do, and then only he will be a successful businessman. So see here, in the same way this word entrepreneur is derived from the French word entreprendre. So here entrepreneur means what? Undertaking a activity. Some activity you have to undertake and you have to perform that activity. So entrepreneur, how he is? He is an innovator. If you take an example of the mobile phone, earlier small keypad phones were there. Understood? Where you had to dial the numbers, so the numbers were visible on the phone and the screen was very small. But how the technology has been improved, developed, the smartphones are there, Android phones are there. So in this way, something new innovation, understood, something new thing should be done so that the people will be attracted to that and they will purchase those things. So some business ideas he should have. He possesses management skill and strong team building abilities and essential leadership qualities to manage the business. So here see, he has that skill, strong team building skill. Understood? His team, how it should be? It should be strong. It should do some particular work. Whichever work he assigns, he tells to them. They should be able of doing that. And he also takes risk. Understood? Why? Because chances are there where he may face loss. So risk taking and also leadership quality he should have. Why should be leader? Because he has started that business. All the people are working under him. So he should also have leadership quality. He or she exercises initiative by organizing a venture to take the benefit of an opportunity. In business, the entrepreneur decides what, how and how much of goods and services to be produced. Understood? It might be he or she, it might be man or woman. Anybody can start the business. He takes the venture. Venture means he he takes the risk. Anything can happen, any danger can happen. He may face loss or entirely he might be demolished in that thing. Understood? So here he takes a venture and then he makes use of that opportunity whichever he has taken or whichever he gets, and he starts the business. Understood? How much he produces, how his goods are, how the marketing is and all. He comes up with new ideas for product, market or techniques. To put it in simple words, an entrepreneur is someone who pursues opportunity, organizes resources needed for exploiting the opportunity and exploits it. Understood? So here what he does, he takes the opportunity, he takes the benefit of the opportunity whichever he gets. Understood? Whatever opportunity he gets, he takes benefits from that. He exploits the resources, he makes use of the resources which are available. He innovates new things. With new things and all, what happens? He starts his business. At that time what will happen? He will get some profit. Understood? By new techniques, new methods and all. For examples here, computers, mobile phones, washing machines, ATMs, courier services and instant foods are some of the examples of entrepreneurs' ideas that got converted into products or services. Earlier washing machines were not there. That is all due to new techniques and all. Washing machines are there, ATMs are there, mobile phones are there, computers are there, these courier services. All these are new techniques where they have started new businesses, and we the people, they will take advantage of those things. Entrepreneurship. So whatever the business activity he has undertaken, that is known as entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is a process of an action of an entrepreneur who undertakes to establish his enterprise. Understood? Whatever the enterprise is there, whatever the business is there, if I am undertaking that business activity and I am operating it, it is known as entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is a creative activity. Understood? Which earlier they have done, that only I will follow, that only thing I will do, nothing is like that. Understood? It is a creative thing, new something I should do. It is the ability to create and build something. It is a knack of sensing the opportunity where others see chaos, contradiction and confusion. Understood? All the people, they are not successful businessmen. All the people, they are not businessmen. Why? Because those entrepreneurs, they see. Understood? They see that knack, means they see that kind of talent they have. Where others, what they see? They see chaos, contradictions and confusion. Where they see risk, where they see danger, where they see many misunderstandings and all are there, where confusions are there. But the person who is an entrepreneur, he sees many good things. I can do this. At that time only he undertakes that risk and he does that. And then only he will be successful. So all the people don't have that kind of thing. So they are not successful. Entrepreneurship is the attitude of mind to seek opportunities. So it is the attitude of mind, how a mind thinks, what all it thinks, how we should undertake the business and all. Take calculated risks and derive benefits by setting up a venture which comprises of numerous activities involved in it. Entrepreneurship is a philosophy. It is the way of one thinks, one acts, and therefore it can exist in many situations. Let it be business or government or in the field of education, science and technology or poverty elimination or any others. So see here, entrepreneurs, what they should be always energetic, they should be always new thinking, they should have leadership quality, always they should be like that. At that time only what will happen? They get some profit, they will be successful, they get such name and fame. Understood? If only one thing, if I think I will do that much only finish, I will not do any other thing, means only for a little period of time I will be successful, later on I have to face a lot of loss and I will be a failure. So always he should be energetic, always he should have new thinking, his mind should get new ideas and all. By that what happens? He can benefit. Understood? So entrepreneurship, it is a kind of philosophy. Philosophy means how it happened, what are the reasons, how we should be, what we should think, what we should do. Like that, entrepreneurship is a kind of philosophy where you have to think more, where you have to do more, where you have to take the risk and all. And then only what will happen? You will be a successful businessman. Understood? Not only in entrepreneurship, but in politics, in government and in science, educational, technology, everything what happens, you require these all things. If any exams are going up, directly don't go and sit the right hand exams. First you see the syllabus. What is the syllabus? How many lessons are there which I know? How many lessons are there which I don't know? Which are tough? Which are easy? How much time it takes to read? That all you calculate. You will be prepared. You write test. You do revision. Then you go and appear exams. Understood? So this whole entire process is there. When you do this process properly, at that time only you will be successful in your exam. So it is also kind of philosophy where you have to do everything, and then only you will be successful entrepreneur. Next here, characteristics of an entrepreneur. So see here, these all are the characteristics. So many a times they have asked this question for 2 marks. First one is creativity. Second one is dynamics. Creativity I said you already. It's a creative thinking. What earlier they have done, that only I will follow, that only I will do. It won't work. Something new I have to think and new I have to create. Next, dynamics. Dynamics means the person, the entrepreneur always should be full of energetic. Today I am not well, I will not go, I will not work, I will not think anything about my business. Today I am dull. Like that he should not be. He should be always energetic. He should do something new. Team building. Understood? The team which is working under him, it should be good. And it should be always helpful to him. Problem solving. If any problems occur during the business and all, if any problems they face, they should try to solve the problem. Risk taking. I take the risk. Either it might be profit or loss. I will do that. I put effort. Then only what will happen, if you take that risk, at that time only you will be successful. Next, commitment. Commitment means 1 or 2 days I will work. Afterwards I will rest. Take rest. It should not be like that. If I am doing it sincerely, I should do it for a long period of time. Next, innovation. Innovation means new ideas or new methods. Next, leadership. Understood? If a team is working under me, I should be a proper leader to guide my team. Next, achievement, motivation. My end aim, what should be there? My goal, what should be there? I will achieve something. I will be successful. I will do that. This kind of motivation should be there. Next, goal orientation. Goal orientation means whatever goal is there, until I achieve that, I will work hard. And so proper goal setting should be there. I will do that. That is my goal. I will reach that. And whatever things are needed to reach that thing, I will do that. Next, decision making. And it's like a fool, you should not take any wrong decisions. If anything situation is there, you should think and you should take a proper decision. Next, self-confidence. Everyone will be having a self-confidence. What I can do, how much ability I have and all. So that is called as self-confidence. A confidence level. That much I can do. This much I will be able to do. If more than that is there, I will try, I will do it. That kind of confidence level should be there. Next is functions of entrepreneur. An entrepreneur has to pursue opportunities, plan, organize resources and oversee production and marketing. So see here. An entrepreneur, first what he has to do, he has to pursue. Pursue means, now how is the marketing? Again, what all products are needed? If I manufacture such kind of product, then it will have a good sale or no? I will earn profit or no? So he should see, he should pursue first of all. He should think. Next, I have thought now. I have product in my mind. Then I should make use of that opportunity. And plan. Plan means how I will do it. After planning, I have to do it. I have to organize it. And then I have to start the produce and later on marketing. He infuses motivation among his assistants. Most importantly, he has to innovate and bear risk. The main functions of an entrepreneur are, this here, whoever persons they are working under him, the assistants, the workers and all, he has to always motivate them. You can do a good thing, you do it. Or by giving some good salary, or by giving some good gifts and all. He has to always motivate the workers. Now how if you score good marks, if you take any good things, like if any competitions are there, if you take first prize and all, some your school, what they do? They give you some gifts like cups and all during annual function. That time how much happy you will be. In the same way, the entrepreneur, he has to motivate. Next here, the main functions of entrepreneurs are: entrepreneur starts business activity by preparing various plans relating to business. Understood? Entrepreneurship is business activity. So what plans he had to do? He had to plan for how he should start the business. Next, he organizes factors of production. Understood? What all things are needed for production, that all things he organizes. He makes setup of those all things. He takes decision about products, technology, marketing, employment, etc. Understood? He takes decision. Now I am starting anything, industry and all. What all things I need? How much they should be produced? How many people are required? How many laborers are required? That much only correctly I have to take. Not less, not anymore. He coordinates things effectively. Understood? Coordinates means correct adjustment is done. How much need is there? How much product should be manufactured? That much only manufactured. That much only raw material is taken. That much only the resources are made use. He handles budget of his concern. Now how much I am investing? How much my budget is? According to that only what I do? According to that only I invest and I earn money. He bears risk and uncertainty. At any time anything can happen. Understood? I may face loss. That also I should have that much capacity to bear the risk. He gives directions to the business firms and ensures its effective operation. Understood? So if any other businessmen are there, if any organizations are there, he gives directives. Means in his own business also, he gives directions. Do like this, do like that. So much will be there. Under his directions only, all the people they work. Next is role of an entrepreneur. Understood? So here, what is the role of an entrepreneur? He plays very important role regarding the economy of our country. Our economic condition will be improved by these entrepreneurs. See, entrepreneurs are the business leaders, successful business leaders. They aspire for ideas and put them into practice in nurturing economic growth and development. What they do, the main thing is their ideas, their innovations, according to that they work, they organize, and what they do, they earn lot of money and profit, not only for themselves but also for the country. How for the country? They pay huge taxes to the country. By this, the economic condition of the country also will be improved. They play the most important role in the economic growth and development of country's economy. Entrepreneurs play a pivotal role not only in the development of industrial sector of a country but also in the development of agriculture and service sector. The major role played by the entrepreneurs in the economic development is as follows. So here, these entrepreneurs, they play pivotal means very important, vital role in the economy, the development of the economy of the country. Not only in the development of the economy of the country but also in other sectors like agriculture and service sector. How in agriculture? They get raw materials from agriculture. So when they get raw materials from agriculture, they start purchasing those products. At that time, more agriculture produce should be increased. Understood? So here there will be more development in agriculture. So agriculture sector will be improved. Next, service sector. If large industries are there, many people are employed in those industries. Understood? So here in this way, service sector also will be improved. So here, the role played by the entrepreneurs in economic development of the country, they have mentioned here 9 points. So how they help in the economic development of the country or to improve the economic condition of the country. Understood? In that first one is Entrepreneurs promote capital formation by mobilizing the ideal savings of the citizens. They employ resources for setting up their enterprises. So entrepreneurs, what they do? They mobilize the savings of the citizens. Understand? Now shares. We purchase shares from any industries and all or factories. When we purchase share, what we are doing? We are giving money for those shares. Understood? So here many people are there who have shares in that factory and all. So by buying those shares, I am investing my money in that factory. So not only I am many people, 1,000 together people are there. So here what they do? When they don't have more money, the entrepreneurs, they make use of the savings of the citizens and they start their business. Next, entrepreneurs provide large-scale employment to artisans, technically qualified persons and professionals. So many engineers are there who work in the factories and all. Many laborers are there and all. So here what happened? Employment opportunities are there. So unemployment is a big problem in our country. So when they provide more employment opportunities, automatically what will be happen? This unemployment problem will be solved. Next, entrepreneurs help the country to increase the gross domestic product. That is GDP and per capita income. Understood? So that is national income. Goods and services produced in one particular is called as national income. That is gross domestic product only. So here, in this way, entrepreneurs, they help to increase our national income and also per capita income. Next, entrepreneurs encourage effective mobilization of skill, bring in new products and services and develop market for the growth of the economy. So here if any industry, any factory are there are many engineers who will be working. So those engineers, they will be motivated to introduce some new things, new innovations, to do some new innovations. So by this what will happen? The growth of that industry will be more, the development of that industry will be more, and also the people, the citizens, they also will make use of that new technology, new things and all. Entrepreneurs enable the people to avail better quality goods and lower prices, which results in the improvement of their standard of living. Understood? Washing machines, mobile phones and all. See, earlier these screen phones were more costly, but now the rate or the price of that has been decreased. Understood? So here what happens? Good things for low price. By this what will happen? All the citizens, most of the people will be able to buy those things. When they will buy those all things, automatically what will happen? Standard of their living will be improved. Entrepreneurs promote development of industries. They help to remove regional disparities by industrializing rural and backward areas. Understood? So see here, entrepreneurs what they do? They help in developing the places. They help in developing the regions. Like urban areas, they are more developed. Why? Because their employment opportunities are more, schools and all these all facilities will increase in such places when large factories, large industries are there. Entrepreneurs contribute towards the development of society by reducing concentration of income and wealth. So see, entrepreneurs what they do? They help in the development of the society. The society automatically, when its standard of living will be good, automatically that society will be developed and also its income will be more. Next, entrepreneurs promote countries' export trade. If more number of products are manufactured, if there is more demand of these products, automatically what will happen? Export will be more. When more export will be there, more profit will be there for the businessman and also for the country. Entrepreneurs work in an environment of changing technology and try to maximize profits by innovations. Understood? So here one product one company or industry has manufactured. Understood? Again, after few months, again one more enhanced product will be manufactured. Improved technology will be there, improved things will be there in that at all. Why? Again the people, they should be attracted to that thing and they should they should purchase. By this what will happen? The production will be increased and the demand for that product will be more. Understand? So technology also based on the needs of the people, the technology also should be changing. By this what will happen? The entrepreneurs, they will earn more profit. Next is importance of entrepreneurs. Are entrepreneurs, by so much you might have known, entrepreneurs, they are important or no? Yes, they are important. Why? Because whatever things we are using, gadgets and all we are using today, those all are because of these entrepreneurs only, because of the improved technology only. They also earn profit, they help the people of the country, they solve many problems. Understood? They help to improve the economy of the country, they solve the unemployment problem. In this way, entrepreneurs are very important for the country. Entrepreneurs occupy a central position in a market economy. They serve as the spark plug in the economy's engine. If our economy is an engine, in that spark plug in an engine, a spark plug, how important it is, in the same way entrepreneurs are important in our country's engine, economic engine. Activating and stimulating all dynamic activities for the economic progress of a nation and to separate its activities worldwide. Understood? Whatever they produce or their products, they are not only sold in India but throughout the world. Understood? When they are sold throughout the world, if at low cost good technology is available, good things are available, automatically the production will be more. So they must be encouraged and rewarded. A society becomes prosperous only when it rewards and encourages the entrepreneurial activities, because they are the critical determinants for success, prosperity, growth and opportunity in the economy. Understood? So here see, they should be rewarded. Rewarded means they should be given some awards, some prizes and all. By this what happens? Again they will be more supported, they will be more motivated to manufacture more new things. So here see, these entrepreneurs, they should be helped by the government to start some new industries, new factories, to do some new things. The most dynamic society in the world are those that have more entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs promote capital formation by mobilizing the ideal savings of the public. You see, the countries which are developed now, which are rich countries, they have more successful number of entrepreneurs in their country. Understood? So here these entrepreneurs, what they do? They mobilize, they make use of the savings of the people and they start their business. They employ their own as well as borrowed resources for setting up their enterprises. Understood? They borrow money from banks, they take help from the people, public citizens and all, and they start their business. Such type of entrepreneurial activities tends to value addition and creation of wealth, which is very essential for the industrial and economic development of a country. So see, whatever they start, to start that first they need wealth, that is they need money. And when they get money, it is very essential for them to make use of that money properly. It is the entrepreneurial energy, creativity and innovation that trigger the production and sale of new products and services. See, it is the duty or the work of an entrepreneur to do something new thing, to introduce something new thing and create that thing and give it to the citizens of those country or throughout the world, to satisfy the needs of the people or what the people want new change, to bring that change in those products. It is the entrepreneur who undertakes the risk of the enterprise in search of profit and seeks opportunities to earn profit and strives hard to satisfy the needs. So it is the duty of the entrepreneur or the work of the entrepreneur, what he does, to earn profit, to earn money, to earn success, to earn his name, fame and all. He takes risk, he bears and he make productions and marketing is done until when? Until he is successful to satisfy his needs. So see here, in this way, these are the importance of entrepreneur. So in next video, I shall continue this lesson. It is actually very easy if you understand it. Understood? I hope you have understood it. So in next video, I will continue the lesson. Thank you, students.